Well, I've come into the churchyard to record this for a bit of peace and quiet. This seems to sum up quite a few of my difficulties in life. I went out this morning thinking, oh, it's a beautiful day, I might like to go outside and record this. And I went into my shared garden. I have a beautiful shared garden. It's usually quite quiet. And I was just about to start reflecting on a topic I wanted to tell you about when my neighbour started coming towards me, and I immediately thought, okay, let's just stop. So I stopped and I walked slightly, I said hello, and I walked slightly behind a wall where she obviously wanted to go to the compost bin, which I hadn't realised. So then I was trying to put my camera away, my phone away, and just remove myself, I guess, from the scene. So she said, oh, having your constitutional? And I said, oh, yes, I am. She said something like, that's good. And I then just kind of kept my head down, walked away, didn't actually engage, didn't have eye contact or start a conversation. So I started walking away, and as I walked away, I heard, are you all right, Rona? I didn't turn around, I just went, yes, I'm fine, thank you. But it just sums up to me just how being out in the world can be so invasive. It feels so much energy.
What do you try to avoid, the day or the sun?
People.
I think I've spent in my life being what other people want me to be. I was very much brought up to be polite and speak to people and be sociable, and I know I have social skills and I can do all these things, and at work I have to talk to people and be on and all the rest of it, and usually with neighbours I'm polite and I chat, and it just takes up energy and time, and I don't always want to do it. So I suppose it comes under masking. And also just whether it's being an introvert, being neurodivergent, being, whether it's a personality trait, I don't know. But anyway, the point being, apparently my father used to just be very rude. Apparently my mother told me. My father died when I was an infant, so I don't know him in terms of I never spent my life growing up with him, but he was very brusque by the sound of it. He was Scottish, and he would just be like, nope, to doing things, and just not socially engaging where he didn't want to engage, probably. Maybe he was neurodivergent, highly likely, I guess. But anyway, I just thought it's just a little snapshot of being me in the world, and I wonder if you relate to this at all, if you are perhaps introverted, or you may or may not consider yourself neurodivergent. If you've ever thought about autism specifically, I would say in terms of this sense of being perceived, not wanting to be perceived. That's why it's so strange in some ways that I'm doing this, but there's maybe a difference between being perceived when you want to be perceived, doing what you want, and sharing yourself with the world when you don't wish to, and where it feels forced and where you feel obligated. And that's really what I'm trying to change in my life now, to just do more of what I want to do and be more of the person I truly am. And if it doesn't appear sociable, if it feels rude to some people, then so be it, because that's me, and it's more about me conserving my energy and conserving my attention and what I give out into the world for the people and the situations I need to spend it on.